So today
Okay.
we have gotten a new
Okay.
partner with us. This is this guy also runs a channel similar to mine, a lot bigger than mine. Like our channels were comparable back in the day, but my channel got blown up and his wasn't. So our channels are pretty similar in the kind of content we produce. Not really similar. Mine is more of a it delves a lot deeper into social issues and stuff like that. So, Pranil, you can just introduce yourself.
So thank you for the great introduction. I like to contribute to that. So what I do is I basically scroll on Instagram now because YouTube is a pretty long game, and even I see many channels run by chats themselves that are stuck at 1K subscribers for years. That's the thing I quit YouTube. But I'll come back soon. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about something, and it's going to be more about jobs. You know, look at this. This was a reel, and like Instagram is top tier rage bait, anyways. But sometimes this stuff just gets out of hand. So a guy commented. I mean, first of all, you should never engage with uh, rage baiting feminists like this to begin with, right? Because women have built what? So she replies, men should stop thinking about building big things and they should just start with telling their mates to stop making rape jokes. Now, first and foremost, as a guy, do you condone rape jokes? Like anyone you know, do you know that they make rape jokes?
No, not exactly. I've basically met one or two people in my entire span of 21 years who has either, like, obviously not in public spaces, but personally to me, who have joked about rape. But again, it's very, very, very rare. Not people don't necessarily do that. Even in voice chats, they don't. .org is different, but in general, non-Normies don't. Even how dank they are, they don't.
You know what? One thing is .org might have some of those jokes, and this is one of the reasons that I don't visit .org anymore. Like it's a very negative place overall. They would rate guys who are perfectly good looking, and they'll take those guys and they'll say, "Oh, low tier normie." Like these.
That is rape bait. Yeah, I get you. I get you. It's .org is not a safe to get rated. I guess you can get rated on .com or True Rate Me. I guess if it's
Yeah,
okay.
True Rate Me is a lot more serious because .org is trolls. And in real life, most of the times, the jokes that you would get, these quote unquote rape jokes that women talk about, it's mostly because they tend to hang around a certain subsection of men. And now it it's no surprise that studies in Spain have revealed that misogynists have the largest number of sexual partners to begin with among teenagers. Moving on to the more important stuff, like she makes a comment here. I love how a couple of blokes built things and some men went to war. It's suddenly all men and yeah. Like first of all, it takes a lot more than a couple of people to build something. Now let's not talk about going to wars, but for the most part, people believe that Taj Mahal was built by Shah Jahan. The truth is, Taj Mahal was not built by Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan just fucked his wife till she had 14 children, and and that killed her. That's what happened. Taj Mahal was built by 20,000 hardworking artisans, craftsmen, laborers, and the likes. She mentions a guy. I know a dude who sits playing Xbox or playing on his Xbox all day and wants to take praise for building the Taj Mahal. Like she probably is making this up because no guy in the United States is gonna ask for the praise for building the Taj Mahal. Like they're probably gonna ask the praise for building the World Trade Center or something like that. Nobody in the United States will do that. Now, you know what? The people who built the Taj Mahal, there's not much of a difference between a guy who built the Taj Mahal and a guy who sits home playing Xbox all day. Like, let me tell you why. To be good at Xbox games, you need to be somewhat intelligent. Guys like
You need
this,
to have good reflexes to be good at a game. I've seen that, yeah.
yeah, and guys like this, even if this guy was real, the truth is, guys like this are no longer contributing to society. It's not because they can't. The reason is a lot of guys are not contributing to society because they simply won't. Now, to some of our viewers from the West, like there are Western viewers of this channel, this is relatable to them. They have en masse guys bitching out. Guys are bitching out of the workforce en masse. That's what is that's what is up. That is straight up what is up. Because guess what? You are an average-looking man, and nowadays you have companies employing tens of women, right? That by itself is not a problem, but the byproduct of that is when women make their own money, a problem arises. They don't settle for men who are their equals or even their superiors in terms of making money. They have to make significantly more money than them to be considered a valid dating option, like 3, 4, 5 times as much money as them if they are average
Yeah.
looking to be considered a valid dating option if they are average looking.
I like to add something, okay? See, in our engineering college, our final year is going on, so basically companies are coming for placements, and in my department, almost all the girls are placed, except there's only one girl who has the highest BMI. Except her, everybody has got placed, every woman. And for us, and we have seen that, okay, we have group discussion rounds, etc., etc. I have been in those rounds, and I've seen the people hiring, especially, they have a tremendous bias against us. That